Well, John, it was dramatic, but you've got an away win that you've been waiting an awful long time for. What did you make of the game and your team's performance today?
I thought in the first half we were unlucky to go in 1-0 down. I thought we were the better team, comfortably. But in the second half, Fleetwood took the game to us. And I think they could be bitterly disappointed they haven't got something out of the game. I think on the chances created, probably a draw was a fair result. But when it's not your day, and today it wasn't for them, and we've been on the end of that so many times this season. It's so frustrating. I feel for their staff, they're good people, and a couple of their players have played for me as well, so I feel for them. But if they show the spirit that they showed in the second half, I think they'll have no problem staying up, and that's only my opinion. And there's big moments in the games, and two big moments didn't work out right for them. The one where Notts just kicked off the line, 2-0, you'd like to think they'd see it out, and then they send it off. It's a rush of blood. I feel sorry for the keeper because he started to read the situation. He's just got a big bounce, and he's left in no man's land. And he's damned if he does, damned if he doesn't. If he leaves, he could possibly score. But then Fleetwood defended well, and we couldn't muster a shot on their goal until finally we did from a corner, and good header by Michael. But I know we can play better than that, and I know the conditions come this end of the season. The pitches start to deteriorate, and it's difficult to pass the ball, but you still got to try. And at times we were just too slow in possession, or the pass was just a fraction behind instead of in front of a player. And you can see what it means to our fans, and you can see what it means to our players. We just want to win games, and we take no pleasure in taking points out of Fleetwood, and I'd like to see them to do well because we've got some good friends here. But football's about winning games, and we desperately needed to get back win, particularly away from home, because that's been a real bind. And you've watched most of the games, Dan, and it's like Groundhog Day every day, and you felt like that in the first half. Miss a chance, concede a bad goal. That probably sums up our season. Thankfully, we showed enough character to grind our way back into it, and we ended up scoring from 2 set plays when we could have scored comfortably in open play. But when the dust settles, we've won, and we needed to win for our own sanity, to be honest.
Was it relief at that full-time whistle? It certainly seemed like it was for the fans.
I think so. And our fans, it's all running decent numbers now, for the size of the club we are, and they make a great atmosphere. They outsang Wigan last week, and they've made themselves known today, got behind the players all the way through the game, and the players really appreciate it.
As far as the way the game panned out is concerned, A, have you played better than that and lost this season away? And B, you mentioned the character. Is that an important thing, that they've got a reward for digging in and finding a way? Well,
yeah, it is. It's great that you get a reward. I did have to threaten them with no days off at half time, which I wasn't looking forward to carrying out, but I had to. But yeah, we have played better than that. I thought we played okay today, to be fair. I thought, first half we were the better team. We got a little bit disjointed, and we got a little bit anxious and a little bit desperate. We're going too long, too soon, because we had the wind. But we just needed a little bit of luck. That has deserted us. We've had loads of luck this season, it's all been bad. And today the bad luck shone on Fleetwood, which, what happens. The lad goes on to keep it, it looks like he's done the right thing. Possibly could have lifted it. He thinks he's done everything right, he thinks he's scored, and we've been on them plenty of times this season where you think that you've scored, it doesn't cross the line, and then you can see it. And that's what I feel most sorry for their staff, because I know exactly how they feel.
You wanted 3 more points, guaranteed League One football for next season. Are you now full steam ahead, preparing for next year in this division?
Yeah, it was unlikely that everyone was going to win with all the games, but it's still nice to be able to tick that box and say, yeah, we're playing League One football next year. I've already been making inquiries, but it's difficult. We're like the MLS, we're last in the draft. And we'll continue to try and unearth little gems, like we've done with Tommy Lee this year.